have drawn even now at 3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping up to the plate, Hiroki Tucker. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Score, come on, score!
Fuentes rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the pitching coach, but I think it's a little too late for him to turn things around. I mean, he's given up 6 runs, so I'm not sure how much the talking is going to help. He just doesn't have it today.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw in plenty of time, and he's out at third.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double.
Striding in, Hiroki Tucker. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Hey, come on now.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Rockies strand 1. Now the pitching needs to hold serve. They're down 11-8. Now at the plate, Hiroki Tucker. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So digging in now, Sam Hilliard. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right, get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
12-9, the final in this one. New York scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Robert Gesellman gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next.
Hit from either side.
Here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard, go hard, go hard,
Legs
go hard.
churning. He's headed for second. And he is in. To second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Story.
Keep driving. Let's go right here.
Tucker at second with 2 down.
Runner!
And the runner's breaking for third. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. Gonna be a tough play. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there.
In now, Hiroki Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in 8.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marisnick going back into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Digging in once again, Hiroki Tucker. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, man, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
Davis shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Colorado, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding into the box, Hiroki Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. James Pazos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Scott Oberg hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now batting, Hiroki Tucker. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers. And gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 58 on the year as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Hiroki Tucker.
The first baseman, Hiroki Tucker.
Let's go now, one time.
Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Go on, go two.
Through first and hustling for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Runner's on his way to third. Here's a little
There you
chopper
go.
up
Stand
the
up,
middle.
stand up.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And on the error, a run is going to score. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Into the box, Hiroki Tucker. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Tucker.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5. Digging in and looking for more, Hiroki Tucker. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that.
Hiroki Tucker will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They won't add to their 9-6 lead.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Genmar Gomez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Scott Oberg records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. Hiroki Tucker is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Jose Arena will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row.
3. Out. You're out. 3. He's out.
Standing in, Hiroki Tucker. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
The third baseman, Rio.
Stepping in, Rio Ruiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Moncada has a play, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the Show after this.
Play ball.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Hiroki Tucker. Oh, and this ball is absolutely deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now, as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. 3.
At the plate, Hiroki Tucker, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hiroki Tucker.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's safe.
Ready now, Hiroki Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Hiroki Tucker.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Play ball. Out. You're out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Arena notches his 3rd win of the year. Scott Oberg closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Jarrell Cotton gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get it.
3. You're out. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Hiroki Tucker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and that is home run number 63 on the year, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. He's out. 3. 3. 3.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Hiroki Tucker. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first out.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. Out. Out.
Ready for another shot now. Hiroki Tucker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And now the runner's trying for third. Fielded by Abreu. Step on the bag for one. Throw to the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Stepping up now, Hiroki Tucker. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. Rockies lead it 6-2.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Colorado hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jarrell Cotton earns his 5th winner of the year. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Scott Oberg gets a 4-out save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 men on base. For the White Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. It's interleague baseball next on the show. German Marquez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Hey, stay hot up there.
Here comes the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that's home run number 64 on the season as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Hiroki Tucker.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rio Ruiz.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, the second base.
Runner breaks for third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in for his second at bat, Wilson Ramos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped up. Anderson is under it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 6-0. Digging in, Hiroki Tucker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
Tucker.
All right, find your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Come on, find it, find it, find it.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Rio Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rio Ruiz.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Niko Goodrum. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 2-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So striding forward now, Hiroki Tucker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 9 and the White Sox nothing.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 9-0.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Masahiro Tanaka gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So striding in, Hiroki Tucker as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Back goes Rojas. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Runner goes for third. On the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. Out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hiroki Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Splash right into the pool. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 65 for him here, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Play ball. You're out. First base. 3. Out. That hit him. First base. He's out. 3. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And baseman Hiroki Tucker.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
The 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit out towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far, and we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And we can see that the Rockies are currently right on top of the NL in that department.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. You're out. He's out. Out. Out.
Digging in to try it again, Hiroki Tucker. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Tucker.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You got it. Make the turn.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up. Tucker stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Line drive to left.
Got that one.
That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Play ball. You're out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. You're out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. 3. He's out. 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 You're out. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Hiroki Tucker, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. And are you kidding me? Another knock. He's now 5 for 5 in this one. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Hey, clutch up right here. You're the man up there. Make something happen for us.
Runner goes for second. Popped him up. LoCastro moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're knotted up headed to the bottom of the ninth as the Diamondbacks will try to walk it off in the desert. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits. 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Arizona posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Stephon Crichton gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Corbin Martin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Culberson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. In now for Colorado, Hiroki Tucker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tucker.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Striding in for the Rockies, Hiroki Tucker. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last ABs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the... Stepping in, Hiroki Tucker, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Popped him up. Ahmed is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Hiroki Tucker, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round it.
And the runner is in from second. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Runner's on his way to third. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead this one 15-3.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
15-7 is the final score here. Colorado posted 15 runs in this one. Jose Arena earns win number 4 on the season. Corbin Martin gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Stepping into the box, Hiroki Tucker. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rojas is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Hiroki Tucker. He flew out in his last at bat.
Hiroki Tucker.
There you go, left line.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Let it fly.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Let it fly.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Back goes Rojas. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Hiroki Tucker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hiroki Tucker.
Here we go, here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring,
he
you're
missed
scoring,
a
go
home
hard.
run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Trevor Story steps in now. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. Not a lot of success, 0 for 12.
Here you go. Hey, needs you right here, 1 time.
One run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Need you right here, 1 time, kid.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Softly hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 1. Now in the box, Hiroki Tucker starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Escobar is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luke Weaver takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
We are under the lights as the show gets.
Solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Let's play ball. 3 out. 3 out. You're out.
Stepping into the box, Hiroki Tucker. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Tucker.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Hiroki Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Digging in, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz.
Tucker stands at second with no outs. And the runner's breaking for third. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hiroki Tucker, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Tucker.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 66 on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now to the plate, Hiroki Tucker. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Standing in, Hiroki Tucker. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right
Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Go hard, you scored. Go
Back
hard.
up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Niko Goodrum. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Runner breaks for third. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Home half.
Game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd, it seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. Washington hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Patrick Corbin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 92, Hiroki Tucker.
Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. James Pazos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
James Pazos.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
5-2 the final today. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sam Dyson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Scott Oberg works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joey Murray gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in once again, Hiroki Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive it.
At the plate, Hiroki Tucker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
Settling in now, Hiroki Tucker. He singled his last time up.
Hiroki Tucker.
From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Robles is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Hiroki Tucker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Philadelphia Phillies
and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jose Arena gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Hiroki Tucker. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
From the belt, the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. It's off the rocks and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Big number 67 on the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Now at the plate, Hiroki Tucker. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score, since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Pulled toward right center field.
Go hard, you're scoring, go hard.
And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Digging in now, Hiroki Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
The right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Tucker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Come on.
And now the runner's trying for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockies are out in front, 4-3. Hiroki Tucker will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Blackmon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Torreyes gloves it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Striding in, Hiroki Tucker. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double.
Tucker.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Let it fly right
1
here.
out, nobody on. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Runs up and gets this one down. That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second out.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-4 tonight. Philadelphia wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Spencer Howard wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jarrell Cotton is on the mound for Game 2.
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do right out of this?
Digging in the switch hitter, Hiroki Tucker. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So digging in now, Hiroki Tucker. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Good job, good job. Way to get hit. Way to get hit.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Trevor Story steps in now. His career line against Wheeler. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's set. The 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Hiroki Tucker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. In now, Hiroki Tucker.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Now the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Spencer Howard wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. David Robertson wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's Cup. Striding into the box, Hiroki Tucker. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Now batting, Hiroki Tucker. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate.
Go, 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 dig, dig, dig.
And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Hiroki Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Come on, get here, get here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box, Hiroki Tucker.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. The 0-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Yeah, nice job slamming the door shut right there. And I'm told he just tied me on the all-time saves list with 158.